Hi, all of you gorgeous people out there. My name is Christian Ouellet. When I first moved on the island of Vancouver, I started hearing the story about this guy named Edward Wilson, aka Brother 12. And the more I heard about his story and his cult, the more fascinated and the more intrigued I was. Until, out of the blue, Western Edge Theatre offered me to audition for a small part as an acolyte in the production of, you guessed it, The Cult of Brother 12. So funny how life is sometimes. Learning about this unreal story, and then suddenly, somehow, I became part of this incredible production. So today I'm super thrilled and excited to have the chance and honor to interview my friend, playwright and director of The Cult of Brother 12, Bill Miner. Take it away, Bill. Good morning, my friend Bill Miner.
Morning.
Nice to see you.
And you, my friend.
I just want to say thank you so much to have given me the time for this interview, for this quick interview.
It's my pleasure. And let me thank you for all the time you put in as an acolyte in those film sets.
Ah, so it was wonderful.
I'm looking forward to doing this for you.
That's fantastic. Thank you. Thank you. So tell us a bit about you and your involvement in the stage production, and maybe a little bit about Edward Wilson and who he is as Brother 12. Maybe.
Yeah. So first, Edward Wilson is an iconic, infamous character from the Nanaimo region from the 20s and 30s.
Yes.
And he came here and started a cult known as the Aquarium Foundation, and his teachings, where he purported to be channeling the Masters of Wisdom, were talking about a huge paradigm shift in the way humans operate on Earth.
Yeah.
And he garnered acolytes from all over North America, including wealthy matrons that were willing to put up thousands of dollars for him to buy land on Valdez Island and start Cedar by the Sea. And so he really, along with his mistress, who became known as Madame Z, they had at one time hundreds of followers and acolytes, and really became quite famous during their time. And then afterwards, because he had a mysterious departure and nobody really knows where he died, became sort of mythical.
Amazing.
And my connection with him, once I'd moved to the island area, I noticed I was bumping into all sorts of people that have little anecdotes and narratives to share. And when I went looking for characters to create a play around, I thought, well, this is interesting. I'll learn more about this character and I'll put him in a play and sort of inform him with what I think. Yeah. And initially it was a radio play done sort of with a live audience. Yeah. And when I decided that I wanted to take a try at writing a musical, I thought, well, I already know these characters. I'm intimate with them. They were well received. Yeah. And I thought, well, why not start with characters you know and give them lyrics, and that's how it kind of started. So
and also that's one of the reasons why you or why a musical, why a musical, why did it come about to do a musical?
I felt I was ready to, as a playwright, I was ready to always love musicals. I love the storytelling difference between what's happening in the play and the storytelling that happens in the lyrics themselves. Often the lyrics disclose a lot of the pathos or the underbelly of some of the emotions that drive the characters. So I thought, because Brother 12 has such an ambiguous character where he's purportedly this cult leader who genuinely wants to save these people, but really he's taken all their money, he's stolen their wives, he's disappeared with it under the cover of darkness. I thought, well, here's somebody who might, in lyrics, tell a different story.
It's a wonderful thing. I could see that.
Yeah, so that was one of the catalysts for me to take him and Madame Z and tell their story through lyrics, and it happened to work out.
It's a fantastic thing. It's funny because when I moved on the island in Nanaimo, That's one of the first stories I've heard.
Really?
Yeah, and I don't think I've ever heard of him before.
No, I knew nothing of him.
Yeah, it's interesting, eh? And then suddenly this whole thing came out and everybody's talking about it.
It's true.
It's very, very cool.
It's like
It's like he's back. Oh no.
I know, and when I went looking just to Google,
Yeah.
like you say, all of a sudden, hundreds of websites and a couple of books and these blogs and then there was sort of little stories. So
And his
there's
past
lots
is
there.
very interesting too.
It is, very
He was just not a loser. He was really educated, I think, to a
Well,
certain degree.
he was
and-
educated,
Yeah.
and he was connected even in England to the occult movement there, which was very, very big at that
Yes.
time.
Yes.
And also, like you say, I start learning little snippets that I don't even see in books where, for instance, one of the things that he did when he was here,
Yeah.
because Nanaimo is so full of coal mines, he was responsible for he was one of the people responsible for filling all of those lamps, the miners' lamps. So he was one of the people that was responsible for filling the lamps with gas or whatever it is that they
Really?
use.
Really?
I go, really? I had no idea.
Interesting.
I know.
Interesting. So to finish this is, do you have any tickets left?
Tickets I'm selling some on eBay for the price of a Bryan Adams concert, but that's an old reference. Bryan Adams is an old, just in case for
Yeah.
people who don't know.
Yeah.
At the moment, I believe we're sold out for our 7 shows.
Okay.
But we check on the website because I believe we're considering adding a Saturday, the 2nd, April 2nd, a matinee to April 2nd, and a Sunday evening, April 3rd show. And that will be on the website within the next day or so.
Wonderful.
If not, look for it to be remounted
Yeah.
soon.
Soon. Thank you so much.
You're very
Phil.
welcome. It's my pleasure.
Yeah. I'll talk to you soon.
Thank
Okay?
you.
Bye bye.
Ever smiling and beguiling goes, listening and glittering and shivering. Go, go, go. Set on fire! Calling favors, writing snitches. Get what we require.